They're surrounded by the walkers. Walkers are not over yet. They're all over the place, and they have to come out. Spoiler alert! They come out. They have their skins on, just like the whisperers, and the whisperers are there too, and they're like whispering things like, we're gonna do it together." But then there's the bows and arrows, and then they're shooting the whisperers, and then they're like, "Okay, let's go tighten the thing up and let's try to get them." But then they have the horse and the buggy, the loud music, the horse and carries, and the zombies follow the walkers going. But then they're able to stop it. The whisperers stop the carries and the horse, and all that's happening, and that's the main part of this last episode of season 10, episode 16 of The Walking Dead. And I've been watching the show since the very beginning, back in 2010. This is a really big show in my life, especially for the previous decade. And I still watch it because it's very important to me, it's important in my life and everything. I mean, kind of. I mean, it's very interesting, very curious. I really do love the characters, and so they they work very hard at trying to get the walkers away, and they're really focused on trying to go after the whisperers. And that's one of the things that they're able to do. They're able to get the that big man, Beta of Alpha, with the help of Negan and Daryl. And one girl is able to save Carol from falling off a cliff with the rest of the walkers. Unfortunately, one of the things that is disappointing is that throughout the whole series, they're fighting people, which is great. Don't get me wrong, and zombies, and it's really exciting. And I love Rick, who's who should still be on here and everything. And there's a lot of amazing characters that should still be around but aren't. But instead of like killing zombies, they should be killing the scientists and the globalists who were behind making people into zombies, which they actually do in real life in a variety of ways, like with fake news and turning the frogs freaking gay with the water, and a whole lot of different things. They turn people dumb, they turn people retarded with vaccines, and especially with the vaccine, like that they're trying to push out to help people with COVID. We should be going after them. And the show should be like, hey, let's go and try to save the zombies. Let's save the walkers and turn them back into people. Instead of just like, oh, we can't save them. Let's go after the people who created the problem. But instead, all these zombie shows and movies are just like emphasizing on, oh, it's just a mistake, it's an accident, it's a freak accident. Just like superheroes. Spider-Man accidentally gets bit by a spider, turns into a spider man. Peter Parker becomes Spider-Man, and it's okay. But a zombie gets bit by a zombie, goes after a brain because they don't have any brains, and there's no cure. Except in real life, there are cures. There are natural remedies. But the control freaks want you to believe there isn't. So here's the girl saving Carol, and he says to Carol early on, like, I'm not really trying to replace my mother, who is Alpha, who was the number one in command of the Whisperers. And the second one was the big guy, the country singer dude, the beta guy that was killed finally by Negan and Daryl, and with the help of the walkers, who started eating him up and tearing him apart limb by limb. But here they are. Here's the girl and Carl. They're hugging each other while the walkers are falling off a cliff like like sheep before a slaughter, before they get cut up and everything. Like zombies are idiots. It's a good analogy. Being a zombie is like being an NPC. Here they are looking down at the cliff. And here is who's her name came back. Oh, I don't remember her name. What's her name? I don't remember her name. She comes back. Let me think. She was the wife of the other girl, other guy who got killed by Negan. So she would be, I don't remember. And then at the end, the other one guy, and he's with his group, and they're trying to find his pen pal on the radio, his wannabe lover, wannabe girlfriend. They're going and they're by these train tracks, train carts, and they're gonna continue to look for people. And then suddenly, the Space Force comes out of nowhere. All these guys dressed up in these suits. They're like, "Put your hands up." And who are you and everything. And that's how the episode ends. And they say that the next season, season 11, will be the last one for The Walking Dead. I would love for the show to go on and on, but it's so unfortunate, it's so sad to see them go. It's too bad. But show's really exciting in some ways. The last 10 years has been a roller coaster of emotions and really interesting. And I will try my best to watch all the episodes of the next season coming up soon. And then there's other shows too, like Fear the Walking Dead and this other show that premiered today with another name, like The World Beyond. The Walking Dead, The World Beyond. And all the shows are connected in some ways. And then there's be some movies coming up with Rick Grimes, and that will be very exciting because he's the best character in the whole franchise. And it's too bad that they had to kill off his son